Okay, so in this video I'm going to have a look at evaluating algebraic expressions. So I'm going to start off with a very simple expression here. This is an algebraic expression here, x plus y. And we're going to be told here that x is 1 and y is 2. So in other words, all we've got to do here is instead of x I'm going to put in 1, and instead of y I'm going to put in 2. So this is x plus y. So this is 1 plus 2, which is 3. So evaluating x plus y, when x is 1 and y is 2, our answer is 3. Okay, so that's a very simple, straightforward example. Let's have a look at another one then. Let's take 3y minus 2x. Okay, so in this particular case, we know that y, again, is 2 and x is 1. So let's just do the substitution. I'm going to write in 3 here, and the y here we know is 2. So I'm going to put 2 in here in a bracket, and then write down the minus 2. We know that x is 1, so I'm going to put in a 1 here. So this is the same. This is 3 times x minus 2 times y. When we work that out, 3 times 2 will give us 6. Minus 2 times plus 1, 2 times 1 is 2. So 6 minus 2 will give me 4. So 3y minus 2x is 4, when x is 1 and y is 2. Right, let's have a look at another one then. Let's take a look at minus 3x, and minus 2y here. Again, we just do the substitution, so we just write this down again. Minus 3, I'm going to substitute in 1 for x, and I'm going to substitute in 2 for y. So minus 3x minus 2 times y. So minus times plus here is minus, 3 times 1 is 3. Minus times plus here is minus, 2 times 2 is 4. So now we've got minus 3 minus 4. So that will bring us down to minus 7. You can imagine minus 3 minus 4 if you want to use an elevator kind of a system. This is the ground floor here. We're going to go down 3 floors, 1, 2, 3 floors. So now we're at minus 3. Now we've got to go down another 4. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we are at minus 7 floors in total. So we end up at minus 7. So in other words, minus 3 times x minus 2 times y, when x is 1 and y is 2, gives us minus 7. Okay, so let's move on to a more detailed example. Let's take x is, let's say x here is 1. We'll take y is 2, and we'll introduce a z as well here. Let's take z as being minus 3. Now let's look at just simply, I don't know, let's say x, and we'll square it, and we'll say minus 2y plus z squared. Okay. So let's do the substitution. Whenever you're substituting here, it's always a good idea to put your numbers in brackets first of all. So our x is squared, our x is 1, so we put the 1 in and we're going to square it. Now we've got a minus 2, our y is 2, so we put a 2 in here. So it's minus 2 times 2. Now we've got a plus z squared, so it's going to be plus. Our z here in this case is minus 3, and we're going to square that. So all we've done is written this down again, but instead of the letters, we put the numbers in and we put them in brackets. So let's do it individually then, do the numbers individually. So 1 squared is 1, and now we've got a minus 2 times 2. Actually, I won't do that yet. I'll just do the powers first. So I've got a minus 3 here, which I'm going to square. Now minus 3 times minus 3, minus times minus is plus, 3 times 3, 9. So when I square this minus 3, I get plus 9. So I just end up with plus 9 here. Plus plus is plus. Okay, so I'll just do this multiplication out here now. I've got a 1 minus 2 times plus 2 is minus 4 plus 9. Now when you've got adding and subtracting in a row here, you just start on the left hand side and work your way across. So we've got 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 9 is plus 6. So the way I've worked this is, again, if we start, say, on the ground floor, if you take the elevator system, this is the ground floor, which is 0. We're going up one first, so we're going up one floor. So we're at plus 1 here. Now we go down 4, it's minus 4. So what we're going to do is go down 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring us down to minus 3. Now we've got a plus 9 here. So we've got to go up 9. So we're at minus 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is actually at plus 6. So that's where this plus 6 comes from. Okay, so let's move on, try another one. So this is example number 5. Okay, 5. So let's say in this case that we'll talk about P here. We'll say P is minus 1, Q is minus 4, and we'll take R is minus 3. And let's look at two examples. Okay, so we'll take 2p squared plus q squared. Okay, so first of all we're going to substitute in the numbers. So we've got a 2, and the p here is minus 1, so I'm going to put minus 1 in brackets, and then I'm going to square it. Then we've got a plus. Our q is minus 4, so I'm going to put minus 4 in brackets, and our q is squared, so I'm going to square that. Now, let's do the powers first. So we'll write this 2 down first. Minus 1 squared, that's minus 1 times minus 1. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 1 is 1. So our answer here is just simply 1. Plus, at the moment, I'm just writing this plus down first of all. Minus 4 squared, so minus 4 is minus 4 times minus 4. Minus times minus is plus. 4 times 4 is 16. So we're talking about plus 16. So it's plus plus, so it's just 16 here. 2 times 1, 2, plus 16. So I end up with 18 here. So 2p squared plus q squared. When p is minus 1 and q is minus 4, our answer will be 18. Right, let's try another one where p is minus 1. I'll keep the same letters here, p, q, and r. So this is number 6, I think. Yep, number 6. So let's take, let's say, minus 3 minus r. Put those in brackets, and we'll take that to the power of minus q. So we've got PR and Q here. So let's just substitute. Or sorry, we've got. Sorry, I put a P in here actually. We'll put a P in here. So it's minus 3P minus R all to the power of minus Q. So we've got PR and Q here. So let's do our substitutions first of all. So we've got a minus 3 here, and our P is minus 1. So I'm going to put minus 1 in here. So that's minus 3P minus. Our R is also minus 3, so I'm going to put a minus 3 here. And then it's all to the power of minus q. Well, q is minus 4, so minus minus 4 is plus 4, so we just have a plus 4 up here. Now, let's do what's inside the brackets first. Now, inside the brackets, all we've got is multiplication. We're multiplying these two, and we have to multiply this as well. There's actually a 1 here, which we don't put in, but there is actually a 1 here. So I'm just going to do what's inside the bracket first. Minus times minus is plus. 3 times 1, 3. Minus times minus plus. 1 times 3, 3. And all of that is to the power of 4. Now we've got 3 plus 3 in the bracket, which is 6. So we've got 6 here to the power of 4. So let's just have a look at that. That's going to be 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. So let's look at doing this. 6 times 6, 36. We got to multiply 36 by another 6, by this 6 here. So that's going to be 6 6 is 36, but then 6 carry 3, 3 6 is 18, 19, 20, 21. Now we've got 216 times another 6 times this 6 here. So let me just do that. I might just do that this way. Let's say 216, and we're going to multiply that by 6. 6 6 is 36. And 6 carry your 3 here if you like. 6 1s are 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 6, 6 and 6 is 12. So 11, I think that's correct. 6 6 carries 2, 9 6 carry 3. 6 1 6 7 8 9. 2 6 is 12. Yeah, so 6 to the power of 4 is 1296. So in other words, minus 3p minus r all to the power of minus q gives us 1296. Okay, so I think we'll leave it at that for evaluating algebraic expressions.